Let's talk about the new Fortnite update version 28.10. But before I start the video, I do want to mention that the Dark Forest sadly was not included in this update yet. And I say yet because the leaks I shared on my last video are real. They just didn't get added in this update. So I do want to apologize for that and say that I am sorry for possibly getting your hopes up. But now let's move on to the updates. Version 28.10 brings another way to go up. Launch pads. Yes, you heard that right. They added launch pads. So now, instead of using those stairs structures that are basically a thing of the past now, you can simply use launch pads to get somewhere quicker. Place a launch pad on the ground, jump on it, then deploy a glider. You can craft a glider with a level 3 crafting bench. For some extra fun, I tried putting a launch pad on a dynamic foundation. Whoa, what the heck? What is this? Yeah, I'm not very good with the dynamic foundations. You can craft one of these launch pads with 8 pieces of flex wood, 4 pieces of copper bars, and 1 piece of silk fabric. Okay, so now let's move on to some village updates. Bushranger, Rustler, and Tomato Head can now appear as potential villagers to join your adventure. Villages can now be instantly removed with the delete village option in the village square. This new option is available to the world owner and key holders. Don't want a villager in town anymore? You can now remove them by getting rid of their bed and then asking them to leave. Chest rewards have been improved with better loot, especially those from fighting enemies and solving puzzles. Blasters have wandered out of their caves and can be found in the desert, making blast cores way more easy to obtain. Oh yeah, speaking of caves, brutes have found their way into some of the caves, but be careful down there, because you never know when you might stumble upon one. Hermit crabs can now attack your villagers, and your villagers will attack back. Also, you can now get rid of any unwanted items like a skeleton crossbow by throwing them in a campfire. I really think this is a cool feature. More outfits got a LEGO style. Yes, you heard that right. We got more styles to pick from. The new outfits include Ahsoka Tano, Finn, Jack Skellington, Loki Lufason, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, Star-Lord outfit, Thanos, and Wolverine. If any outfit has a LEGO style, that means you can use the outfit in LEGO Fortnite. Some outfits that already had a LEGO style have gotten a higher detailed one. These higher detailed LEGO styles are replacing the original ones for now, but you'll have the option to choose between both starting late February. Here are the outfits that received an updated LEGO style with version 28.10. Cosmic Infinity, Crusher, X, FFC Sparkplug, Carry, Love Ranger, Scully, Snowfoot, and Stoneheart. Those were all the new LEGO styles and outfits added in this update. They've also added some building improvements. Version 28.10 of LEGO Fortnite makes creating even easier. Placing a build will now remove any small bushes, rocks, or plants that are in the way. And you can now more reliably place builds on slopes. Check this out. That's a pretty steep angle right there, huh? Also, did you want more building parts? Well, they've added a few new building parts like new floor sizes and styles. New walls and roofs have been added as well, so you have more options available now. You can now abandon any build in progress. This will leave any parts already placed and remove the blue preview parts so you can continue customizing your creation. They've also made it more obvious when you're using snap mode, and they've added more snap points to building parts so that they lock together easier. Now, here are some major improvements, adjustments, and bug fixes that were made. You can now eat while moving. You'll no longer automatically pick up tools and accidentally fill your inventory with things you might not want. Crossbow arrows now have a slightly lower speed and more natural arch when shot. They also added the ability to ping locations in your world, but you can't see them on the map. Depositing items in chests will now stack them together. This also works for dragging and dropping them in chests or using the quick deposit actions. Villagers can now open doors. Well, sort of. To better fit in their environment, rams now have more health. Thrusters, balloons, switches, and wheels now give resources back when destroyed. But this only works for thrusters, balloons, switches, and wheels placed after this update. Current ones will not drop resources. Fried eggs take less time to eat. They've also adjusted the recipe for a fried egg and the effects of eating one. They've reduced the number of eggs required to make a fried egg from 2 to 1. They also reduced fullness gained from 8 to 5, and they reduced the hearts you gain from 5 to 4. They also fixed a whole bunch of other ones, but I'm just gonna leave a list of it up here. Okay, so now moving on to some stability and performance issues that were fixed. They've improved the frame rate when you're looking at water, and they've also improved the stability so that crashes aren't likely to happen. They also fixed a whole bunch of physics issues, like supply drops will now fall more naturally and no longer get stuck in the air. They also fixed an issue where breaking off chunks of a large build would cause them to fall through the ground and disappear. Fixed an issue where dynamic foundations would sometimes go backwards when pushed. Fixed an issue where dynamic foundations would sometimes refuse to move when you loaded back into your world. Dynamic foundations no longer get out of sync for other players in the world. Fixed an issue where wheels would shift from their attach point or disappear when moving across the world. Traveling long distances with balloons and thrusters no longer accidentally breaks off pieces. Fixed an issue where moving objects would jitter and knock players off them. Pushing objects like logs is now more predictable with less object stutters. Alright, there goes all of the new stuff in this new LEGO Fortnite version 28.10 update. If you found this video informative or you just simply enjoyed it, consider liking and subscribing, as my goal currently is to get 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year. I would really appreciate all the support I can get. That's all I got. I hope all of you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.